Hi, this is Krista. Welcome to Amiens house. Today we are going to do a mid-July walkthrough of the garden and see how everything has grown. I wanted this video to happen every 4 weeks over the summer, and it's more like 6 weeks than 4 weeks. You have to excuse the pigs, they are chatty. They think they're going to get fed and they're not. So our weather here has been extremes. It has been unbelievably hot, and then it has been raining. And not just a nice rain that just keeps everything alive, but downpours. Ouch, sorry, I just got eaten by a mosquito. Like 2 inches of rain, 5 inches of rain we had once, 3 inches of rain, just crazy amounts of rain. So, which has been nice that I haven't had to water, but it has been really crummy for the amount of weeds that grow and that you can't get into the garden to get them out, as well as the bugs. The bugs are insane. I am being eaten by mosquitoes alive right here. I need to start walking. And also Japanese beetle has been eating, there's a mosquito, something crazy, has been eating the zinnias and the roses and the potatoes. We have had, haven't had any hornworms yet. Oh, zucchini, squash bugs. The zucchinis are gone, you'll see. So I have my coffee. We're gonna go for a walk in the garden. I'm gonna take you with me. So nothing's happened with this. This is where our strawberries will be. It is a pond. It's becoming a pond. We need to get that out of there so that we don't end up with a mosquito issue. Our strawberries look like they need weeding again, but they have been abundant. We just picked an enormous amount of strawberries off of those yesterday. You see the camera go flying, it's the mosquitoes. So my cold frame is pretty empty, has a little bit of lettuce, some there that you can see is bolted, and some kale. So we'll have to, that's gonna have to start getting cleaned up and planted for fall. These are our potatoes, and they are in rows that are hilled, though you can't see it because another thing that the rain does is it pushes everything down. So you can see like everything is just falling over, which is also hard. Brassicas look amazing. We have kale, our cabbages, in the back there is the okra, and then the Brussels sprouts are coming. And in here, put my coffee down, you can see that the broccolis are coming. They grew like that in a week. It was crazy. So we cover them to keep the bugs out of them, especially this year. Then we have our sunflowers, which are just making me so happy. Look at them, aren't they beautiful and so big? We have Swiss chard and bok choy and 1 or 2 little fennels. You can see like the fennel in there. And then onions. A lot of our onions are almost ready to pick. It seems so early, but they are ready. We have our parsnips and our cosmos, and then our carrots there. In the back we have celery, and that's where the radishes were. I have planted more carrots and they are coming up, so you can see them right there. We have more carrots coming up. Then we have our tomatoes that are doing fantastic as well. You can see lots of green ones, the nasturtiums in the front, and our red onions in the middle. Our peppers, our hot peppers are doing really well. Our bell peppers have flowers, but I haven't seen very many actually peppers. I need to look more for those. More tomatoes, doing fantastic. They need a little bit more stringing and suckering, but otherwise they're doing really well. Again, more peppers and onions that need picking. Here we had peas and Swiss chard, and I just picked out the sugar snap peas yesterday. We finished our last picking, sorry mosquito, and gave them to the pigs. And back here, looking rather terrible but still producing, are the shelling peas. So we probably have 1 more picking of those, and then those will go to the pigs, and I will replant more peas and see if we can get some fall when it's cool again. Our beans are flowering and looking fantastic. We've had a few beans. They're not quite ready for picking, maybe another couple days. Zucchinis, oh so sad zucchinis. That's what the squash bugs are doing to my zucchinis, and it makes me very sad. Those are the green ones and these are the yellow ones. This one's still doing all right with the yellow. I don't like the yellow as much as the green, so I'm kind of sad that the green ones were the ones that were taken. And then this jungle mess, get out of the shadow, are Romas, but all you see is nasturtiums. And I don't understand, but these are supposed to be my miniature nasturtiums, and I was hoping, and then the nasturtiums that are the front of the tomatoes there, they were supposed to grow up the trellis, and these were supposed to be just minor ones, little ones, but you can't even see the Romas. So one day soon I am going to have to come in here. There's also basil in there somewhere. When it's not wet, I need to come back and pay some attention to this, because as you can see, the nasturtiums are so happy. They're beautiful, but the poor Romas. Eggplants actually are making a comeback. It's so exciting. No flowers as of yet, but at least we have healthier plants, which is very good. Back in the back is the zinnias. And these are what the June bugs have been like going to town on. But we still have some flowers, and that's kind of fun. I planted corn. I don't think I had that planted last time we were here. And then there are our beets, and there's some turnip in there, and I probably should start picking some of those beets. We can thin them out and pick them. Then our sweet potatoes are doing beautiful again. After all their hardship at the beginning, they're doing fantastic. And then back here are cucumbers, and they're growing, but I'm sad because I give them this trellis every year and they never grow up. And so I've been asking different groups, like, how do I get them to grow up? Because I put them up and then they either do this, they die, or, which I don't think I rough handled that one, so I'm not sure what happened, or they grow up and then they turn around and start growing right back down, and I can't seem to keep them to go up. And so people are telling me that I need to tie them. So next time around, cucumbers are getting tied. And again, you can see that there's onions that are probably needing to harvest. And now there's a bee around me. So that's the garden. It is abundant, which is what you want in the spring. You can't wait for the glorious garden to be big and abundant. And then when it gets abundant, it's overwhelming. But that's gardening. I think all gardeners will agree. So I have some things I need to start processing. I am very thankful. Sam was in here yesterday and she weeded everything before I saw how big the weeds were getting. So thank you, Sam, for taking care of the garden and keeping my heart happy. So I hope that you have had a great tour of the garden and that you will join me the next time. Hopefully it's in 4 weeks if the weather is permitting. And I hope you take some time to simply breathe, and I'll catch you on the next one.